What's up with the squad? Back with another video. Y'all seen the title was going down. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Look at this right here. It's pretty crazy. I feel like I already knew this was gonna happen. We had did some recent videos months ago about Kamala making an announcement, saying that, kind of a, hinting that she is going to be running for governor of California. But as of today, as y'all can see, breaking news everywhere. Says Vice President Kamala Harris has announced that she will not run for governor of California. Like said, I don't know if y'all know what Retro Steph is, but just like Retro Steph has said in the text, and I quote, let me go to it. You know it's bad when you can't even beat Gavin Newsom. Pitiful. Not even gonna lie. It's that bad. So you got to post. Literally, I'm not even gonna lie. I was gonna comment on it. I'm mad that I didn't. I was literally on X and I hit refresh and she posted it within like 30 seconds. Like I seen her post it basically. And I refreshed it and I was like, bro. So then that's when I hit up Steph and then it's everywhere. But this is a statement. Says over the past 6 months, I have spent time reflecting on this moment in our nation's history. The best way for me to continue fighting for the American people and advance the values and ideals to hold dear. Honestly, I'm not gonna read all of this. But I'm gonna read some little points. Basically saying that in recent months I have given serious thought to asking the people of California for the privilege to serve as their governor. I love this state, its people, and its promise it is my home. But after deep reflection, I've decided that I will not run for governor in this election. One thing about it, Gavin Newsom, Kamala Harris, those are two people that shouldn't, and I'm gonna show y'all why. I'm not gonna tell you, I'm gonna show y'all why. Then we can read this. For now, my leadership, and y'all can find this. Just look up Kamala Harris, which I'm sure a lot of y'all won't. For now, my leadership and public service will not be in elected office. I look forward to getting back out and listening to the American people, helping elect Democrats across the nation who will fight fiercely. And sharing more details in the months ahead about my own plans. In the United States, American power must lie with the people, and we, the people, must use our power to fight for freedom, opportunity, fairness, and dignity of all. I'll remain in that fight. Let me tell y'all something. Kamala Harris is a sore loser. She's a sore loser. Obviously, she lost, and I don't care, bro. Y'all can say what y'all want to about me. I don't care. It speaks for itself. Me personally, I don't care about, too much hate. That I get, if I was Kamala Harris, I'll do what I can. I mean, if I'm going to run for governor, I'm going to run for governor. I'm going to do it. But hey, she don't want to. Leave it at that. Don't matter to me. Regardless, y'all see that Kamala Harris nor Gavin Newsom cares about California as they say they do, obviously. But let's check it out, Fox News, if it wants to play.
Moments ago, former Vice President Kamala Harris will not run for California governor next year, leaving open the possibility that she could mount a third run for the White House in 2028. She said in a statement, over the last 6 months, I have spent time reflecting on this moment in our nation's history and the best way for me to continue fighting for the American people and advancing values and ideals I hold dear. I've given serious thought to asking the people of California for the privilege to serve as their governor. I love this state, its people, and its promise. It's my home. But after deep reflection, I've decided that I will not run for governor in this election.
Let me tell y'all, what people fail to realize is that Kamala didn't make this decision on her own. I don't know if people just aren't paying attention and aren't seeing these different, these different videos and these different people talk. Kamala didn't make this decision on her own. As y'all know, during the campaign last year, Kamala Harris didn't make a lot of decisions on her own. She didn't do a lot of the things, for herself. Neither did Joe Biden. When it comes to these people in the Democratic Party, they don't do that. And that's why a lot of people hate. And when I say hate, I strongly say hate. That's why a lot of people hate what Donald Trump does, and the Trump administration and the Republicans when it comes down to it. Because going to tell it how it is, going to be straightforward with it, and you're not going to have nobody run you. I mean, that's just the way it is. I'm going to tell y'all, again, Kamala did not make this decision. I know this about to seem as some surprise, a little surprising to some people. It may not seem surprising to some people, but like I said, Kamala did not make this decision on her own. Mr. Willie Brown did. So you got here Kamala's. Y'all know what? I can't say certain things on YouTube. I already been in trouble. I don't know why. But y'all know who Willie Brown is. Tell y'all something. Look him up and type in Kamala Harris within it too. Willie Brown says she should not run for governor of California, warning she has struggled to win with so many talented contenders eyeing the job. Today, Kamala announced she's not running. Looks like she took his advice. And this wasn't too long ago. I'm not even going to lie. I don't know why this gnat is literally flying right next to me. And I'm not even going to lie. This room is big enough to fly somewhere else, but it's flying next to me. It's crazy. But let's jump right into the video, y'all.
She may not want to run for governor of the state of California. That may not be where she should be going. I think it's going to be difficult for her to win that job. I think that the quality of some of the other people, and you have the lieutenant governor thinking about it, the president pro tem of the Senate out of San Diego at one time thinking about it, a woman who was controller thinking about it, Betty Yee.
Sorry, y'all.
There is just...
I got to go back. I couldn't even hear what he just said.
I think that the quality of some of the other people, and you have the lieutenant governor thinking about it, the president pro tem of the Senate out of San Diego at one time thinking about it, a woman who was controller thinking about it, Betty Yee. There is just the current superintendent of schools for the state of California thinking about it. There's just so many really talented people thinking about that job.
And as y'all know, this is something. Man, I have to get this. I'm so sorry. Man, it's just like stuff like why? You know what I mean? Like it's just one of those things. Like I'm trying to do something positive. I feel like it's something. I feel like they're trying to mess with me or something. I feel like they don't want to get this video out or something. You know what I mean? But y'all got let's check out what Steve Hilton had to say, y'all.
Well, it's great to be with you, Martha, and I think this is great news for California because we can now be certain that someone who is so completely useless in pretty much every job she's had, including running for president, will be nowhere near anything that can make a difference to the lives of Californians. And so that is great news for all of us here. I also think it makes it more likely that we will get the change that we need in California next year in the elections. As Tommy was saying, people are absolutely sick of what's been happening after 15 years now of one-party rule. And so I'm very encouraged by the prospects of winning that election next year and bringing the change that we need. But the point personally on Kamala Harris that I would make is that this doesn't surprise me because she has shown zero interest in any of the issues and the problems that have been caused by 15 years of one-party rule. What does she have to say about the fact that we have the highest gas prices in the country? Nothing. What does she have to say about the fact that we have right now the highest unemployment rate in America, the highest poverty, the worst business climate, the highest housing cost, the highest cost for everything? All of these things are problems created by her party and her policies. She's shown no interest in them, no plan to do anything about them. I have, and I do, and I've got a plan for $3 gas, for bringing down costs. That's why I think that it's looking good for real change and a California revolution next year. Well, it's great to be...
So a lot of people are rooting for Steve Hilton to become governor. A lot of people, like you said, are, and y'all can see it right here. I mean, I'm pretty sure it take me to the website. But you can literally go Steve Hilton for governor. One thing about it is that I've seen a couple things from Steve Hilton. A lot of people are liking Steve Hilton, and he's a way better fit, I believe so, than Gavin Newsom. I feel like, not even trying to be funny, a fifth grader probably would be a better fit than Gavin Newsom and have more common sense than him. And I'm not just saying that just to be funny. I'm being dead serious. But y'all can find this, SteveHiltonForGovernor.com. Join the movement. Y'all got it right here. But a lot of people are not only aiming at, Steve Hilton, but also where is it at? Mel Gibson. People are definitely, wanting and saying, do you support Mel Gibson running for governor of California? So it's, a lot of people are those two names. And honestly, both are I feel like definitely a good fit. Here's a post from Gavin Newsom to Kamala after the announcement she made. Kamala Harris has courageously served our state and country for her entire career. Whether that's to be a prosecutor, attorney general, senator, vice president, she's always kept a simple pledge. At the heart of every decision she's made for the people. I'm grateful for her service and friendship and looking forward to continuing the fight and whatever the future might hold for her. Let me tell y'all something. This is Kamala Harris' hometown in Oakland, California. Gavin Newsom also, pretty sure this, if I'm not mistaken, says here, while Gavin Newsom lives in a $9 million home, this is what California is looking like right now. Let me mute this because I don't want any curse words, but this is literally what, and this is not even all of it. Look at all this trash. I mean, this stuff is sick, bro. This stuff is sick. Just like it was said. You got gas prices high. You have illegal aliens. You have so many things that's going on in California. Somebody had actually posted a list of things. I probably can't even find. Okay, here it is. Saying this is the stats on California. Poverty, 1 out of 15. Number 1 out of 50. Unemployment, number 3 out of 50. Housing costs, number 2 out of 50. Water bills, number 2 out of 50. Income tax, number 1 out of 50. Gas tax, number 1 out of 50. I mean, people leaving the state, number 1 out of 50. Funding for illegal immigrants, number 1 out of 50. You have all these things, that I'm telling y'all, bro. It's almost. I ain't even gonna say it's almost. It's sad. It's definitely sad. It's sickening. And one thing about it, I know people keep on saying, you dodged the bullet with, Kamala becoming president of the United States. You also dodged the bullet with her even running. I ain't even gonna say beginning to run for governor of California. Just her running in general, definitely, dodged the bullet. But you already know, between Steve Hilton and then you got Mel Gibson, people definitely are rooting for both. So I guess we'll see. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe, and definitely appreciate you, everybody. Much love. I'm not even gonna lie for you sharing these, liking these videos. Catch y'all next one.